In the last video, we had shown our visit to Thumboormuzhi dams. Now we are heading towards Athirappilly Falls. But on the way, we thought we'll have some lunch. So we were looking out for some good restaurants on the way.
Unfortunately, the resort that we went now doesn't have restaurants. So we are moving to another place and we get some good clean restaurants. In fact, there's a lot of restaurants over here, but I'm not sure which one is good, which one is like mediocre. So
unfortunately, we kept on driving and we couldn't find a restaurant that anyone liked. So the only option was to drive directly to Athirappally. Athirappally waterfalls is actually 40 kilometers away from Cochin International Airport and 30 kilometers away from Chalakudy railway station.
So we are now into the gates of Athirappally. There is a fee around 40 rupees per adult. So before reaching, also this is a plastic-free zone. So you have to be careful about it. Also, just for your information, there is a lot of traffic over here and the parking is less. So there is something, there is a food court. So this is the place for the falls. Inside there the parking is on the right.
In fact, the best way to reach Athirappally Falls is by using a car or a taxi. But there is also a bus service from Chalakudy bus stand to Athirappally Falls.
Finally, we got a parking and it is almost 1.5 kilometers from the spot where there is a waterfalls. So plan accordingly and then come over here. So let's walk to the waterfalls, and from here actually you can see the water flowing among these trees. Wow.
We thought of eating the food that we have already packed because there's a long walk towards the falls. Also, we couldn't find a suitable restaurant where that we can sit down and have our food.
This is called white vatappam, steamed rice cake, and there's a little sweetness in it and very tasty. And this is fried kebabs, chicken kebabs, and we're having lunch in a very beautiful setting. But just be mindful when you eat. There's a lot of monkeys around, so they are hungry monkeys. So be careful when you eat outside. When you come to Kerala, this is one of the staple foods. So try it. So I'm feeling like super hungry. Wow, this is Athirappally Falls, and this is a private property, I suppose. So now we had a lunch, and we are going to Athirappally Falls, and you should see the waves, the flow of water. It's like superb. Actually, from the road, as we walk, we have to walk beside the water, and I'll just show you this.
Now we are getting into the Athirappally Falls, and it is such a superb feeling to see all this greenery. This place is open from 8 AM in the morning to 6 PM. But please note, face mask is always compulsory when entering into this property.
Entering into the river is punishable, will be levied with a cleaning charge of 2,000 rupees. That's nice. Now we are in Athirappally Falls, and the thing is that we have already bought the tickets at the entrance, so it's around 40 rupees, which I've already told you. And in this place, the swimming is not allowed, and also this is a litter-free zone. So if you really want to jump into the water, you have to go a little further down here, but they don't advise you to do that because the flow of river is pretty high and pretty strong. So entering into the water is at your own risk, so be careful.
Since Athirappally Falls is located in the Chalakudy river, this Chalakudy river is around 145 kilometers, that is around 90 miles. fact, it was a long walk from the gate to the falls. So let's walk closer to the falls to enjoy its real beauty.
Gentlemen, just have a look at this. Whoa! This is Athirappilly Falls.
This is a Chalakudy river that starts from the Anima Hills in the Western Ghats.
What a lovely view. You have to be a bit careful because it's fully rocky over here, and if you see, the rocks are not very, and it's a little slippery, so you have to be careful when you walk. So let's walk over there to the water and check this place out. We are right next to the banks of Athirappilly Falls, and they have built a rope, a barricade, so that people don't go further and have a fall into the water, because the forts is pretty high. This is a location for cinema shooting, and such a beautiful place. It's a lovely touristy spot, and there's a lot of tourists coming here. So just have a look at this place. This is a barricade I was talking about, and this is a touristy spot.
You see the hut over there? Whatever the waterfall is, that hut doesn't get washed away.
Well, this is the place the water falls. We'll go down there and check this place out. So now we've seen from the top, seen Athirappilly from the top of the falls. Next, we need to go to the bottom of this falls where it ends. So that's another place we need to see. So come along with us.
Well, this is the way that takes us to the bottom of the falls.
This is the way to the waterfalls, and it's a rocky path. So you have to be a bit careful when you go down. Wow, it's almost a 2-kilometer trek from the top of the falls to the bottom of the falls, and it's full of rocks. It's really a good walk. The tourists that come here is like some pilgrimage. People just keep walking down. People get walking on top. There is like too much of crowd, and of course people have to follow the COVID protocols. So we're almost reaching the falls. Should be there in another 5 minutes time.
This falls is nicknamed as the Niagara Falls of South India.
People, there's a solid 80-meter drop of water. I know how many cubic feet of water gets pushed around here, but it's such a beautiful sight. Hope I get close to it, close enough to see the beauty of Athirappilly Falls. This is one place I wanted to visit. People, the spray of water is right on my face, so I just can't take it with my glasses on. But you just watch the waterfalls. It's just superb. People, welcome to Athirappilly Falls. This is where I wanted you to watch. It's a superb place. The waterfalls behind me. Definitely come to this place. Especially there's not much of water this time, but during the rainy season it's going to be even more splendid. But if it's during the rainy season, they may not allow you at this place. So when you come, plan accordingly, check with the people over there, and then you come down. To glow on these rocks, you need some good grippers, sandals, and it was good. Now we are moving to the other side of the waterfalls. Let's see it. People, one more part of Athirappilly Falls. This is the next part. One is this side and one is that side. And the spray of water is amazing, right on your face. Well, this is our end of our Athirappilly Falls trip. We have seen the top of the Athirappilly Falls as well as the lower part of Athirappilly Falls. After this, we are going to go to a restaurant. I hopefully to have a dinner at least. People, I survived the super trek on top. It was pretty steep, but I managed to make it. Whew. This was amazing trek. Be sure, carry some water, else you're going to really get dehydrated. So we have a long trek to the car, and I thought I'll have I'm really sweaty, tired, ouch. Really need to have a good hot bath and chill down. So before that I'll have some cold little lassi, buttermilk, and before heading into the car. Now we have exited out of Athirappilly Falls. Wow, it was a great experience. Surely I would love to do this trek once again.
After all the walking, we were really hungry, so we thought we'll step into this shop and have some quick snacks and some tea. So we stepped into this place which is close to the falls.
So having some banana fritters. It's called banana fritters. So how's it? Tasty? Sweet? You're not sweet. It's not very sweet. Let me taste it. This is the banana fritters. Wow, pretty hot in here. We ordered some onion fritters, so we'll get it now. Let's taste it too, and let's give a review of it. It's onion fritters actually. So let's taste this. It's actually piping hot, so waiting for it to cool down. Wow, this is the onion fritters that I got. Super tasty. Made with besan flour, onions, then a little coriander, fried to crisp. This onion fritters is superb. Yummy. This is the oil which I have. But it's a lovely place. Do check out this place when you come this side. So now we are heading from Athirappally. Probably we will go around a bit and then we will head home. If possible, let's have some dinner. I'm not sure. On the other hand, just keep in mind that Athirappally opens at 10 a.m. and shuts by 6 p.m. So it's better to plan accordingly. Also, there's a bit of a parking issue in these touristy spots, so it's better that you come early or you come late. If you come post 5 o'clock, you may not have much of parking problems. But if you come early, see that you can park it close by to the gate of the falls. This is another viewpoint at Athirappally. You see the waterfalls. Wow, this is a nice place to see that. Just check this out. You like food? You like it? You're good? Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi. Good. You're good? You like the food? This is the best chance we can go into the water and enjoy our swim. So I'm not sure whether we can do it. This is a private property though. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope nobody comes and catches me and asks me, hey, why are you jumping here? That's going to become a problem. So we're almost close to the water and we're just walking towards it. Oh, I think they fenced it. Too bad. Just have a look, guys. They just fenced it. This place with electrical fencing also. Let's see if we can get on through this side. But you'll get a shock, huh? I thought this was electrical fencing over there. Whoa. I got in between this barbed wires and I just came here. Really, I thought it's going to be crazy. But anyways, I just got through the fence and I came over here. Now let's get to the water as close as possible. People, this is the water. Whoa! This place is called Palm Gardens, and now we're heading back home. Had a good day. Well, if you love this place, I'll give a direction link to this place. Bye! We are back after a long trip and a lovely, enjoyable trip from Athirappilly Falls. Next, we are already freshened up and we are ready to go out. Now we are going to a place in Thrissur, and this is a church, and this is the Basilica of Saint Dolours. So this is a lovely place during New Year's time, so you should come along with us and see this place. Actually, Thrissur is a place where a lot of festivals happen, especially church festivals. So there's a place to be during this season. So we are going to check out this place, check out this church festival. So come along with us. Lady of Dolours in Thrissur. And they have a Christian festival. Usually churches have a Christian festival. Obviously every church has a Christian festival. But especially in the part of Thrissur, church festivals are really celebrated as Christmas, I could say. Let's see if we can get a chance inside the church. Check this place. It's so beautiful. The spires as well as the roof is so big in this church. You can check out this Dolours Basilica Thrissur.com. And these are the mass timings. Wow, we can just pause this video so people can see this properly. This church was started in 1925. It's a pretty old church. Total plinth area is 25,000 square feet. Number of altars 15. Wow. Well, it's a lovely spiritual experience coming to this church, and this is the oldest church, which is a basilica in Thrissur. It was a lovely experience. Now we are going to have some dinner, and we are going to a hotel which is on the national highway. We want to check this hotel out, and we want to taste the food. Apparently there's a lot of reviews about this place, and I want to check this out. So come on along with us, let's have food together. What's the name of the restaurant?
Food Factory.
It's called the Food Factory, and I think it's a continental restaurant. We are right in front of this restaurant called Food Factory, which is on the outer ring road, and apparently there's around 2,700 reviews, which is 3.5 out of 5 in Google search. Google reviews. So I wanted to test out this restaurant and see how the food tastes. So let's check this restaurant out. this place is packed, literally packed. How we are going to get a seat? Probably the staff is pretty good. I'm sure they'll help us out to get a place. We have 5 of us and we're going to test this restaurant. And let's see how the food tastes. I'm kind of excited. I'm just wondering, I hope they don't disappoint me. Yeah, the order?
Okay. 1 dragon chicken,
Yeah.
5 parota, 4 butter naan, 2 roti, 1 rabbit curry, half alfam, 1 beef masala.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
So,
I will inform the table.
okay, thank you very much, sir. Dinner, and I hope they live up to the expectation. So it's a 3.5 out of 5, but the staff is kind of like super busy. Cannot blame anybody over here because the crowd also is too much. Also, there's a curfew at 10. I feel cleanliness is a bit of an issue over here, and the bathroom where we had to wash our hands also is not very clean. Maybe it's because of the huge crowd they are not able to cater. But anyways, I hope the food is. This is a rabbit, dragon chicken, and beef roast with alfam, and this is the normal roti. Taking my beef roast. Now I'll just take some little dragon chicken. And some rabbit. So let's taste this. It's nice and soft. Let's taste the beef roast. The beef is nice, well cooked, nice gravy. It tastes very good with parotas. Dragon chicken. So this is dragon chicken. This chicken with sweet sauce and onions. Tasty, nicely cooked chicken. Let's taste a rabbit last. This is a rabbit roast. Let's taste it. Rabbit is a bit hard meat, but the blend of spices and masalas are very tasty. In overall, it's good, but I would like to taste the alfam as well as the other rotis. So I'll finish this first, and then I will start with the next course of food. But it's nice, so far it's good. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I would rate overall, which is around 3.5 to 4. It's tasty. This is my butter naan. So I'm tasting my butter naan now. I have to eat it a little fast because once it gets cold, it's going to be difficult to eat. Yes, really buttered with butter and a little taste of beef. It's nice and soft, nicely made. And that one with beef roast. This is what I'm going to have. Really good taste. Of course, really nice. That one thing I want to say that the rabbit which we bought, the rabbit roast which we bought, the rabbit was pretty, the pieces were a little hard to eat. I think they have not cooked it properly, but the gravy is superb. I just kind of like it. So let me dig into my butter naan and I'll come back. So let's taste a chicken alfam. We dip it with mayo that they have provided. Wow. A nice and tender chicken, but it looks it's marinated, but something is missing in this alfam. Not very juicy chicken, so it's a little different. Also, I came to know that the pieces in the rabbit too is not well cooked. It's pretty hard and very tough to bite. They should have cooked it a little more better. I'm not sure how the rabbit should be, but usually when we cook at home, it is kind of soft. So, could be an improvement for the restaurant. They can make things better. So let me taste it with the pita bread, and so I got a piece of pita bread here. Let me taste it with the alfam. Wrap it around, put it in the dip, and then eat it. So this is my food. Good.
came to 1381, and this is for alfam, beef masala, butter naan, wagon chicken, fresh live, Kerala parota, rotis, and today's special. Oh, that's rabbit. Okay, that's 360 bucks. So it's a good food.
So overall, we had a good experience, but the place is okay. It's clean, and the food also is good. On a scale of 1 to 5, we can rate this restaurant 3.5. So, or 4. It's not. Certain dishes are good. Certain dishes are not good. Not. It's okay. It requires a little improvement. But anyways, overall experience is good. The restaurant is spacious, and there's a lot of moving crowd. So that's our review of this place. This video, do like it, share it, comment on it. If you're coming to this place, I'll put on the restaurant's address in the description. Now it's time to head home. 10 o'clock is the curfew time in Kerala. So very soon we are going to leave Kerala to Bangalore, and we'll see you in Bangalore. So good night then. Take care, stay safe, and be careful of the coronavirus. Bye bye.